Hi, this is Stephen Key. Welcome back to inventRightTV. And during this video, we're going to talk about the one thing you need, and that's confidence. Watch this video so you can learn how to gain more confidence to pitch your ideas. Okay, hey, Stephen Key at inventRightTV. Guess who I have on? Andrew, it's been a long time. How are you?
Good. For
Okay,
those of you who don't
Andrew,
know, haven't seen me for a while, I'm the other co-founder here at inventRight.
I think
Uh,
they know who you are, Andrew. Everybody knows who you are,
yeah,
but you've been hiding for the last year.
I haven't been hiding. I've been working my butt off.
I know you are. Hey, everybody, I brought Andrew on. He hasn't been on. We haven't done one together in a long time, but we're doing some really amazing things at inventRight, and that's why I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Okay, Andrew, as you know, we've been coaching and mentoring inventors for over 25 years,
25 years, 2.5 decades, yeah.
a long time. And we noticed that sometimes it gets easier, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult, even though there's some great tools to reach out to people today. You have, of course, emails, you have LinkedIn, you can get to people, but sometimes people are not responding. And sometimes it's even harder to get to people today. But there's another problem.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's hard to get to people, a lot of people don't have the confidence
Right.
to pick up the phone.
inventRight co-founder Andrew Krauss here. This break will only take a second. Consider joining our Become a Professional Inventor program. It is only $349 a month. We'll make sure everything is done right on your project. You have great marketing materials. You're getting in the top companies. Not only that, we'll guarantee that you can get into companies. And our negotiation coach will provide unlimited negotiation support during your membership with us. So if you'd like to close that lucrative licensing deal at only $349 a month, please book a call with us. Go to inventright.com and book a call. Now back to the show. Some people hesitate just to send a LinkedIn invite or send an email too. It's hard to go from just dreaming up ideas, maybe playing with prototypes, throwing money to patent attorneys, and to go to what we do, which is actually get products in front of companies. There's a big gap there. And so sometimes people have a hard time getting going with making a phone call, sending an email, sending a LinkedIn invite. Just Steve, it's not just even phone calls, just sending a LinkedIn invite for people when they're not used to reaching out. They're afraid of that too sometimes.
Okay, but you and I both know today, making that LinkedIn contact is important, and you have to do it the right way.
Right.
Okay, completely. And we also know that sometimes you have to do multiple things to get a hold of somebody today.
Right.
Right? It's just not just one thing, because a lot of people are getting a lot of emails, or maybe they're getting a lot of people that want to contact them on LinkedIn. But at the end of the day, we have found out that some of the best, fastest, and the best way is just to pick up the phone.
Why not? It's easy. It's quick.
Okay, you say it's easy and quick. All right, but people have a lot of anxiety about that.
Yes.
They
Yes.
do. And you told me a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, you said, Steve, I got this great idea. That I really want people, because we have a program called SmartPitch at inventRight, to where people come on twice a month and they talk about the latest techniques to get a hold of people. And it's a great community. Benjamin Harrison talks a lot about it. He runs that program. But you did something completely new that we've never done before.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it and tell us what happened.
Well, we're initially doing it with people that just can't get started. They keep showing up for meetings with their coach and they still haven't made the calls. They still haven't sent the emails. But I think we're going to be expanding this to all our members sometime soon. And so Dana and I did this. Dana, our Gateway Outreach Manager, she did a fantastic job. Dana, you did a great job. And we were on with some of our students. They were kind of our guinea pigs for this. And so we sat there for 2 hours. We gave a little bit of a pep talk, and then everybody muted themselves. And everybody's on video. They have to stay on video. That's the rule. And so that we can't see that they left, and they're making calls, they're sending emails, they're sending LinkedIn messages, and they're actually reaching out. So the goal is at the end of 2 hours for all these people that have been hesitant about getting going with this, like, a lot of them were doing great. They did a great job with the sell sheet, the PPA, the research, and then the brakes, just screeched to a halt. You know.
Andrea, you had this idea and you just did it, and I just saw the responses from some of the people that participated, and I'll tell you, they just poured their heart out
Yeah.
about how easy it was for them to get started because they saw other people. In fact, they're like, I want to do it again and again and again. Why was it such an emotional thing for people? Where was the connection? Was it seeing
Well,
other people do it?
it's
What was
it's
happening?
uh it's kind of an extreme like peer accountability. I mean, you see everybody on video, right? You're all on Zoom. Imagine this. You're all on Zoom. We're having a pep talk. We're like, okay, we're muting everybody. You guys get to work for 30 minutes. We'll see you in 30 minutes. Then we come back and then everybody would share what they did. They know if when they came back they didn't do anything, they'd have to tell the whole group. It's accountability, you
Oh,
know? But also, they also know that in this particular group we had, everybody else was struggling just like they were to get started. That was
okay,
this particular group.
okay.
Um, and
So was Dana call? Were you call? Was Dana call? Were you guys participating too? How did that all work? Because Dana told me she was going to be calling while everybody else is calling too.
yeah, well, I mean, you're just kind of waiting and they're doing work. We have breakout rooms, so if somebody's struggling, they can come
Oh,
into the breakout room and they can talk to Dana and myself. Hey, I know I need to call this company, but this, that, and then they can ask us questions. So, but yeah, if nobody's having questions, like we're doing work while they're doing work, and it's like a full 2 hours, So people leave having got like one person, they hadn't called anybody before. They called 7 people, and some left voicemails. Some said, I've been hesitating. This isn't wasn't the
oh,
goal of it. They couldn't get this email template done there to the company that said, yeah, send me your ideas. And they
okay.
couldn't get that done. So they went off track and did that, but they got it done. And they're like, well, I didn't get this done for like weeks, and I finally got it done. So
And was it a little bit about that they had to take 2 hour and put that on their
yes,
calendar?
yes. And
Okay.
if it's on your own, you can do it on your calendar, but you can flake. Right? You can flake on yourself. Nobody's holding you accountable. But if you know you're showing up at this meeting, and we got the coaches to tell us who needed help. So they kind of committed to their coach. They committed to us. They knew that everybody would know they didn't show up, and they showed up. And then they did the work for 2 hours, and it worked beautifully. And I think we're going to be doing more of this. So, but I think that just illustrates the level to which we're always willing to help our students. We're always looking to change. I mean, having a coach where you have a meeting every week and you know you're going to show up and you have to tell them if you did it or not, that's fine. But sometimes
Okay.
people need even more than that. And we're going to give them whatever they need to get in front of companies.
The response that people sent to me in the email that participated was amazing. So I'm glad you took that upon yourself. But what's really kind of interesting, everybody's watching this video, and Andrew's right. We've been doing this for 25 years. Things do change. When we first started, there wasn't LinkedIn, right? There weren't some of these other tools that are available today. The one thing about us at inventRight, we're very current with the latest technology. We see our students actively doing the work, especially yesterday, but being in touch with the process and seeing what's working, what's not working allows us to keep on developing courses, programs to get people on track. Because the big goal here is to get your product in front of those right companies. Get your product looking the best it can be, good marketing material, protected right, all those things. But at the end of the day, if you're not getting your product in front of companies, it's not going to go anywhere.
Right, right. And that's the secret to our InventRight success. Getting your products in front of companies. When you see our member success page and it just goes on and on and on and on, and that's just a part of some of our students that have licensed products. Um, that's because don't like this is not. I never find the right way to say this. We make our students do the work because it doesn't matter how great your prototype is, how great your provisional is, how much you thought about it, how much research you did. If you don't reach out to companies, nothing's going to happen. And we reach out to companies, whether we're coaching people to do it through our Become a Professional Inventor program, or we do it for them through Gateway. We make SHIT happen. We get it done. We get in front of companies. And so for this group of students, they needed something extra. The coach is like, they keep showing up and not getting the work done. Andrew, I heard you're having this session. Maybe this will get them over the hump. Every single one left. Every single person in the group left having done way more than it ever done before. So if you need that, I think it's group support. I don't think it's peer pressure. I think support. It's like,
Yeah.
I think it's
Andrew,
great.
awesome. Yeah, I just wanted everybody to hear it. I heard yesterday it worked extremely well. I wanted to share it with everybody. That's what we're doing on inventRight. That's why it's important for you to get in the game. So, Andrew, thank you very much for sharing that. But thank you for putting it in action. Thank
Right,
you.
right. Okay. Thanks for having me on again. See you, everybody. Take care. Keep inventing.